Hello everyone, I'm Deziel and today I'm going to show you how to sew an inseam pocket. For today's practice, we cut the two rectangle pieces and we also cut a little piece of fusing about 5 centimeter wide that we'll put on both pieces on the wrong side of the fabric. And we also cut the two lining or little cotton for pocket bag. Now that the pieces are fused, it's time to do the first seam, and for both of them you'll do the same thing. You're going to place your lining piece face to face with the fabric and you're going to sew it at 1 centimeter side to side. When your seam is done, you're going to flip the lining so your seam allowance, both of them, they go towards the lining, and you're going to do a little understitch on the lining at 1 millimeter. Once your pocket bag is assembled to your garment on both sides, you're going to take your fabric and place it face to face and assemble, keeping an opening for the pocket. You do have the notch on the fabric, but just for you to remember, those are the notches for the opening. So from this notch to this notch, it has to stay open. So you're going to sew from bottom to the notch level, back tack, same thing on the other side. So from the notch level all the way down, just like that. Once your seam is done, you're going to go and press it on a real garment. You're going to want the pocket bag to go towards the front. So here's how you're going to press it without notching the corner. You're going to press your seam open from the top, and then at the pocket area you just shift it so your pressing is going diagonal, but at least your corner is staying very strong. Same thing at the bottom. You could go open seam from the bottom up, but at the pocket area you just go and shift diagonal like that. Then we're ready to do the last seam, and for this one you're going to go and do a seam at 1 centimeter parallel all around the pocket bag right there. Back tack, but make sure you don't go over your seam. Now the last seam is done. One little thing, if you see that your pocket bag is not 100% even for both sides, do not pull. Do the seam just a little wider. We have 2 centimeters anyway. When your seam is done, just open and take a look at the result. We could hardly see that there's a pocket into our seam, and it's very nice and clean. The fusible is going to make it stable and it won't stretch. And if we take a look inside, very nice and clean. This pocket is the proof that it doesn't have to be complicated to be nice and professional look. The last thing I want to point out for you is using that technique makes a very strong corner, because your pocket bag seam is over here, but the seam of the garment gets over there. So you have at least 1 centimeter that could break if you really, go hard on your pocket. But you need all this space to open before you really have a hole in your garment. So it makes a very strong corner. That's it for today. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time.